When I moved in Kibera community, that was way back in 78. 78, what we call now the largest slum in the world, it was practically empty. You could walk in the bush. But by 1980, people started bringing up temporary structures. Whoever comes in thinks that I'll be able to get a job in the industrial areas in Nairobi, only to find himself grounded and not able to go back. I've seen the slum growing. I've seen the slum overpopulated. When I joined the group of St.Vincent Depot in 85, we decided to come up with a feeding program whereby we're trying to cover up children who had started going into the streets of Kibera at an early age of 4 years old. Some of these children were living with single parents. Others were orphans. Others, they lived with the parents under the poverty line of maybe $3 a day. So we're like trying to sort out how we are going to serve them better. For sure, when we looked at them, they needed education, they needed love, they needed proper nutrition. So 2001, we had a proper running school of a kindergarten, giving them the proper curriculum of the Ministry of Education.
St. Vincent, the category of children who qualifies to be in our school are those who are HIV infected, those who are HIV positive. Also the HIV affected, they are not infected but their parents are or their relatives are. Then we have the third categories are the orphans and those who are living below the poverty line. We normally hire a social worker to go into the field, into the slum. They go house to house to recruit the children to our school.
Come September, we start interviewing each family to know their background, to know how many children they have biologically, and to know how many orphaned children they have in the family. Then we take these children into our new class for the following year. And the moment we take up a child or children from your family, you become part of us. We encourage you to tell these children if you are having any problem, to let them come and tell the teachers. Come 2005, we got the first children who had lost both their parents and they didn't know where to go. That's when we started thinking of opening a rescue center whereby these children can stay with us. We take care of them, just to give these children a home-based life.
Many of those who are here now have been here when they were really very small. And you can see now they are really big. I just see people have become even bigger than me. And it's within a short time. To me, it appears very short.
The life at the rescue center is very different from the life that we were living before we went there. I think what I am is because of the life that I've gone through at the rescue center. I think this organization is very special because it touches a lot of hearts here in Kibera. It's not only us at the rescue center, but also there are those who cannot afford to pay school fees, and so St. Vincent helps them to raise the funds for their school fees.
I don't know if you know the life of slums, but it is hectic. You know, when you don't go to school, there's nothing else that you're thinking of. You're just thinking of getting married and having kids. That is the only thing you're thinking of. But when you go to school, at least you're thinking of, I need to work hard and go to the next level. That's what St. Vincent gave us, and which we didn't have. For St. Vincent, I'm the first student to be graduating in university, so I'm very lucky. For me, I'll fight for St. Vincent because St. Vincent has fought for me. They have never given up for any child. Even if you fall down, they'll still raise you up and say you can still fight for it. You can still fight and get up.
For the last 16 years, we have had these children. Personally, it has been my pleasure and my pride that I've seen the children prosper, doing well, and at the same time, they are very bright. They are able to make it in their lifetime, if only they have somebody to support them, somebody to guide them, somebody to make them realize their potential. At the moment, we feel we would like to open up a primary school. Some of them are still finding it hard because in the nursery school, they had everything. They had food, they had uniforms, they had books. So we think when we start our own primary school, it will be much, much better. So we would wish to have all the children go through their education and be able to go back to the community and be children who have been transformed by the Society of St. Vincent de Paul. That is our passion, and that is our request, and that is our wishes for the future of our program in Kibera.